cones along. And then we'll go through the gap in the fence. And get the nose all the way through, and then we'll turn the car to the left. Good. So change up. That's it. Change up again. So just follow the white lines out onto the track. That's it. So stay to the left hand side and start to accelerate. Okay, so gently onto the brakes. Off the brakes, small movement to the right. Hold the wheel there, feed the power in. Over to the left hand side, start to accelerate. And accelerate more. Change up. Small movement to the right, not too much. Straighten up, no. Keep it over to the left hand side. Change up again. Gently onto the brakes. Off the brakes, small movement right, and then small movement left. Aim for the stripy cone on the left, and then nice and gently turn the car to the right, looking for the green cone on the inside of the corner. Start to feed the power in, over to the left hand side of the track. Straighten the wheels and accelerate. So gently onto the brakes. Off the brakes, small movement right, aim for that single stripy cone on the left hand side. And when you get there, we're going to turn right a little bit more, looking for the green cone on the inside. Start to accelerate again. Over to the left hand side of the track. Good. So we go over half and come down the right hand side. Stay left, onto the brakes now. Brake, brake, brake. Change down. Change down again. Brake more. Hold the wheel there. Don't turn any more than that. Don't turn any more. Now start to accelerate. Dead straight. Keep accelerating. So nicely onto the brakes. Off the brakes, gently turn it. Gradually feed the power in. That's it. Aim for the single stripy cone on the right. Straighten the wheels. Little dab with the brakes. Off the brakes and turn. Feed the power in over to the right hand side. Aim for that single stripy cone. Change up. And small movement left. So over to the right hand side of the track. All the way over to the right. Not too much power. Not too much power because it's very slippy this corner in this car. Start to accelerate again. Dead straight. Keep aiming for that single cone. Nicely onto the brakes now. Brake. Off the brakes, gently turn. Hold the wheel there. Feed the power in. So get the wheel straight and accelerate hard. Nicely onto the brakes. Brake a bit more. Change down. Keep aiming for that stripy cone in front of us. Brake a bit more. Brake a bit more. Brake a bit more. Brake a bit more. Off the brakes and turn. Start to unwind the wheel. That's it. Get the wheel straight and accelerate hard. Change up. So nicely onto the brakes. Change down. Okay, small movement to the right. Hold the wheel there. Feed the power in. Over to the left hand side. Start to accelerate. Change up. That's it. Gently into the right. Straighten the wheels. Straighten up. Start to accelerate. Over to the left hand side.
Over to the left.
Onto the brakes now. Brake harder. Brake harder. Off the brakes. Small movement right. And then small movement left. And then back to the right. Gently feed the power in. Keep it going around to the right. Keep it there. Start to accelerate more. Over to the left hand side. That's it. Keep accelerating. Go. Keep going. Keep going. Then just lift off the accelerator. Small movement right. Aim for that single stripy cone out wide. That's it. Then gently turn right again. So over to the left hand side. Just let this other car come through. All the way over to the left. That's it. Keep going. Keep going. So nicely onto the brakes. Brake hard. Brake harder. Brake harder. Change down. Gently start to accelerate and accelerate more. Little dab with the brakes. Off the brakes and let the car turn. Gently feed the power in. That's it. Aim for that single stripy cone. Lift off the accelerator. Gently turn left. Feed the power in over to the right hand side of the track. Lift off, let the car turn. Gently start to accelerate again over to the right hand side. Change up. keep accelerating. So nicely onto the brakes now. Brake a bit more. Off the brakes, gently turn it. Gradually feed the power in. That's it, keep it going. Get the wheel straight, get the wheel straight. Now accelerate. And nicely onto the brakes. Change down once. Keep it in wide, keep braking, keep braking, keep braking. Off the brakes and turn. Gently start to accelerate, unwind the wheel. Get the wheel straight. Foot to the floor. Nicely over to the left hand side. Onto the brakes, change down. Good. Off the brakes, let the car turn. Gently start to accelerate, over to the left hand side of the track. Change up. Small movements, straighten the wheels, straighten the wheels, straighten the wheels. Onto the brakes now, brake a bit more. Off the brakes, small movement right. And then small movement left. Good, then back into the right. Gently start to accelerate again. Start to accelerate more, over to the left hand side. That's it, accelerate more. Straighten the wheels, accelerate hard. Little dab with the brakes. Off the brakes, small movement right, aim for that single cone on the left hand side. Feed the power in, nicely into the right hander. That's it, feed the power in. Over to the left hand side of the track. Nicely onto the brakes again now. Brake a bit more, brake a bit more, brake a bit more, change down. Unwind the wheel and start to accelerate. Nicely onto the brakes. Off the brakes, gently turn it. Gradually feed the power in. Straighten up. Aim for that stripy cone. And then nicely back to the left. So feed the power in over to the right hand side of the track. Change up. That's it. Gently on the throttle through here. Over to the right hand side. Over to the right. We're just going to let this other car come through. That's it. Start to accelerate again. And nicely onto the brakes. Off the brakes and let the car turn. Gently feed the power in. So keep it over to the left hand side. We're going to have a car come down the outside of us. Straighten the wheels up and accelerate. Nicely onto the brakes. Brake a bit more. Change down once. Good. So just let the car turn. Start to feed the power in. Unwind the wheel and accelerate hard. Go on, keep going, keep going. So nicely onto the brakes. Change down once. We're going to go up the inside of the Audi. Change down. Gently let the car turn. Unwind the wheel. Straighten up and accelerate. Change up. Good. Over to the left hand side. Keep accelerating. So nicely onto the brakes. Brake. Off the brakes. Small movement right. Small movement left. Good. And then back to the right. Gently feed the power in through the right hander. And then move the car to the left hand side of the track. Straighten the wheels up and accelerate hard. Little dab with the brakes. Off the brakes, small movement. Off the brakes. Feed the power in again. Turn the car in again. Over to the left hand side of the track. That's it. Just let these cars come through. So nicely onto the brakes. Change down once. So feed the power in, get the wheel straight and accelerate. Little dab with the brakes. Off the brakes, let the car turn. Gently feed the power in. That's it. Straighten the wheels up, start to accelerate more. Little dab with the brakes. Off the brakes, turn the car left. Feed the power in over to the right hand side of the track. Change up. Just lift off the throttle. Straighten up, start to accelerate now. Keep it over to the right hand side, keep accelerating. nicely onto the brakes. Keep aiming for that stripy cone in front of us. Off the brakes and let the car turn. Gently feed the power in. Straighten the wheels, don't accelerate yet. Off the brakes, off the brakes, off the brakes, off the brakes.
Jesus.
Start to accelerate again.
Sorry.
That's right, you came on the power, you see.
Yeah.
And change up. That's it, change up again. So slow the car down nicely. We're going to head back into the bits this time anyway, so nice sweet round to the right. Keep over to the left hand side of the track. Feed the power in again. That's it, straighten the wheels up.